They've survived the cassette, the 8-track and even CDs. Vinyl records are still being made in large numbers. In fact, they're having their best year in decades. UK sales have already doubled this year to 550,000 and could exceed 700,000 by Christmas. Bob Bailey works at the Vinyl Factory. It used to be owned by EMI and is one of the UK's last surviving record manufacturers.
20 years ago I was told go and find another job because vinyl is going to die now CDs are here. I'm still employed manufacturing vinyl. We have a tentative plan to be at least 15 years manufacturing and that it's likely, in my opinion, to go on years and years after that.
A recent survey by the BPI, the body that represents British music labels, showed the over 30s are the biggest buyers of LPs. And thanks to a wave of indie rock bands like the UK's Arctic Monkeys and the Killers from the US, a new generation of fans are helping drive the revival. BPI's Gennaro Castaldo.
They kind of made sort of vinyl cool again. I think the record labels felt that it would be a good idea to maybe release some of their singles in vinyl form, make them collectible. It was really a form of promotion, but the fans picked up on that. The bands loved it because it's a bit of a badge of honour to release on vinyl. It's part of the whole kind of mythology around rock and roll, really. And it sort of just gave a kiss of life to something that almost threatened to disappear altogether.
In its heyday, EMI would have had around 100 presses running. Today, the Vinyl Factory have just 6.
We produce high-quality vinyl box sets. We're producing a lot of back catalogue. The evergreens, we're always seeing the Beatles coming through, the Blue Album, Red Album, the White Album.
Vinyl remains a niche market and sales are dwarfed by CDs, but it seems the old ways can work hand in hand with new technology. Some LPs come with free downloads.
Often now you can actually buy a vinyl album and get a digital code that allows you to sort of get the digital equivalent so you can enjoy that. So you really are getting the best of all worlds.
Elton John and David Bowie are still producing on vinyl, and it's not just for nostalgia purposes. LPs now account for 0.8% of the albums sold in the UK. 6 years ago, it was just 0.1%.